It's board game vibe time again, and I'm actually re-recording over this because the audio went a bit wonky. And it's about Japan, our little Japan trip we had as a family. Clearly, you don't go to Japan to do board gaming, but we did go to Disney Tokyo, where I picked up this pack of cards and some other bits and pieces. So I thought I'd show those and have a quick chat about it. Also picked up at, I guess, the local convenience store, Pocket Othello, King of Games. Well, I guess if you're basing on the Shakespeare character Othello, it makes sense. Not too sure about whether Othello wore a baseball outfit with a bow tie, but anyway. And this little train game, which looks quite ordinary, but I'm looking forward to that. We also went to the Pokemon Center, which has lots of Pokemon cards, albeit in Japanese, but that's the reason why we bought that. And went to a few stores. Went to Yellow Submarine, both in Tokyo, and this one's from the Kyoto store. Picked up Cat and Chocolate and Film Fixer, and not too bad. Two made in Japan games, which on the back imply they've got English words summarising the games, but I've opened the one on the left, as you can see, to have a quick peek before the unboxing, and the instructions are not in English, so I'll need to chase up to see whether or not there is some translations. The key, I guess, board game shop we went to was Sugurokuya, if that's how you pronounce it. I was actually after Myth, that was or Myth, the game itself, and picked up two other of their self-published games. The one in the middle there is Ichigorilla, which actually means Ichigorilla, and I have no idea on the one on the left there, small little card game which looks a bit Texas related, but there you are. But the big unboxing, of course, is you don't go to Japan for board games, you go to buy made in Japan fenders, and that's just thrown in to say there is life outside board gaming. So maybe we'll have a quick look and see what else is here in the boxes. Well, here are the Mickey, well, Disney Tokyo cards, I should say. Very vinyl feel, they're not quite nice, very washable, but whilst the initial impression is good, you notice that the card design is identical, whether it's a King of Spades or a King of Hearts, which probably throws it a bit. You prefer the card to be red a bit more for King of Hearts, a bit more black for King of Spades. You could probably easily confuse these cards, but I guess they're more memento rather than playing serious poker. So they're the Tokyo Disney playing cards. Well, it might be King of Games, but it's not the King of longevity, because after one game and trying to seal it, the was it Pocketable Othello sort of fell to bits, which is actually good because fundamentally it's not good in having a pocket version of Othello, because it's hard enough turning coin-sized pieces over, but little magnetic pieces was quite irritating. So there you are, Pocket Othello, Pocketable Othello, more binnable Othello, I think. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. So I've taken out the little train game, and there are the rules, and it seems I take 3 cards and this little foldy board and these little nice little train pieces here, if I can grab one, or the bullet trains. Would seem that you've got cards which represent areas of Fisher, all that, and I think you can, I'm guessing you roll the die that came with the board, it's over there, and you move the pieces. So, and you try to collect them. I'm guessing try to collect the 3. Hopefully without head-on collisions, but given that the train can also go across underwater, it's thematically, I guess it's not engineering consistent. So, little bit of reminder, I guess. I don't think I'll be playing this one. A lot of fun, but there it is. But could you say it's Japan's version of Ticket to Ride? I don't think so. I would never accuse the Japanese of blatantly copying things. So the next game is Cat and Chocolate. Now this is interesting. You obviously print in Japan because it's got a Japanese game made in China, I should say. And there are English as well as Japanese instructions on the back. But when you open the rules, unfortunately they're only in Japanese. But it's not too bad, because on Board Game Geek there are English versions, plus the cards seem to have both Japanese and text. Now, really strange game. Your mistress has gotten pregnant, you're depressed, your boss is trying to marry off his daughter to you, but you already had someone you love. Stomach ache in the middle of presentation. So, I'm certainly interested in this, and that's a set of those type of cards, and then things like business-related things, clothes for mourning, necktie, projector. Um, my appetite is whetted for this game, so I'll have to obviously download the English rules, but that is Cake and Chocolate. So this is Film Fixer, not, I believe, by the same designer as Cat and Chocolate. Keep calling it Cake and Chocolate. Good thing about this one is the rules come in both Japanese and English when you do buy it. Again, quite interesting. Got some cards, nice colourful stuff, with numbers on it. I guess they're the player cards or the actors. I guess the theme is film related, sexy actress and all that. And you've got the different types of films, whether they're drama, musical, action, comedy, horror, porno, and sci-fi. So, again, it looks an interesting game, and with English instructions. So, yeah, not too bad. We'll give that a go sometime in the future. Okay, so the next game is Ichigurila, and all in Japanese. Comes with these lovely little tiley tokon things to make and grab one, so nice and tactile and stuff like that. Have no idea on the rules on this one, but there's the bits, and yeah, we'll see how it is sometime in the future. So here's this Western thing, which doesn't actually, it's got some tokens, Japanese instructions of course, and some cards, which again, no English required, and not many cards actually, so a small number. So I'm sure there's a cute little game here, and again, let's try to work it out later. So here's the game Myth and its instructions. This is the highlight. It's got this beautiful tiny little 3D board and some little wooden pieces, and some of these beautiful card arts. I think there are some English instructions on Board Game Geek, definitely going to, and some nice instructional videos. This looks fantastic actually, cute little game. This is probably worth the visit alone. So if you're in Japan, seek it out. There were a few copies at the store when I was there. Catch you later. And in seeking it out, you'll get lost as I did. This is the station where it's supposed to be near. You can actually find a map with the station, surprisingly. And this is at Sugakura, and all these types of shops don't have a front display. They tend to be located on levels, because obviously Japan has buildings which are very high and very small. And this is on level 4, so there's not many directions or instructions about where to go. You tend to have your neck craned up looking for board game stores, the few that are in Japan. So this is where this one is, so that's what it looks like. That's how you get to it. Press the button. It's a small little shop, but again, Japan's about the journey, not the destination.